Hi! Welcome back to Refashion series. I'm starting something new called Quick and Painless Refashions for those of us that want stuff that can just be done within a day and just ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and do something with workout pants because hashtag pregnant is the way to go. So we're taking some old workout pants and we're going to crop the bottom and add some cuffs to it to make it look like jogger sweatpants. So you're going to need your pants that you want to refashion, some Ribknit fabric in a matching color, your sewing machine, tools for cutting your fabric, as well as a ruler to help you cut straight, and some sewing pins. I also recommend using a ballpoint needle because we are sewing with knits and they can be kind of finicky if you use a universal needle. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing we need to do is find out where we want to cut our pants for the crop. So I have thrown my pants on under my dress and I'm just going to see where I think I want mine to end. And I just want it a little bit below the knee. And keep in mind that your cuff is going to add some length as well, and you can kind of pull your pants up and down when you have that cuff on because it'll keep your pants in place. So I'm just going to mark that. I'm going to take these off and I'm going to cut both pants the same length using my rotary cutter. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Okay, so I've taken off my pants and I have lined up the bottom hems on this straight line on my mat, and now I'm going to use my rotary cutter to cut these. So I'm just going to go ahead and line it up with a line on my mat, and I'm going to press nice and hard and try to get through both layers at the same time. The piping might be a little bit harder. Let's see. Oh, that worked really nice. Okay. And now we are going to go ahead and get ready to do our ribbed fabric. To determine how wide I need my Ribknit fabric, I'm going to go ahead and just put it on my leg about where the pants are going to sit and stretch it a little bit so that it's going to be a little bit snug and stay in place. So this is about that length that I want. I'll go ahead and look at it on the cutting mat, and that's going to be about 11 inches. So I want 11 inches for both pieces, that's how wide. And then for the length, remember you're going to fold it in half. And so I think I'm going to want it to be about 7 inches long, so that when I fold it in half, it's 3.5 inches. And with your Ribknit fabric, there is a right side and a wrong side. The wrong side is dull and flatter, and the right side is, you can see the ribs in it, and that's how you'll know. And you want to make sure that your lines run vertical, so they're perpendicular to the floor and not parallel. It's much stretchier this way. That'll be one way you can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get that shape and I'm going to cut it out. This is 11 inches wide right now, and then I just want it to be 7 inches long. So I'm going to move it over so I can see a little bit better. And I'm just going to follow this 7 line right here. And I'm going to cut, and this will be, the piece will be ready to be added to one of the pant legs. I'm going to go ahead and just cut both right now though, so we're ready to go. Okay, so there's one. Oh, that didn't go all the way through. There we go. Okay, now the next piece, well, this has a straighter edge, so we'll use that. And again, 7-inch mark right here. And there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we have our two pieces and we'll begin the sewing process. I now have my two cuff pieces, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them right sides together with the ribbing lines running vertical, and I'm going to sew down the side right here. Okay, so you're going to sew here, and then you're going to open it so it's right side out, and you're going to tuck that in so that you have a cuff. So I'll show you that right now. So to begin, I'm using my overlocking stitch, or overcasting stitch on my brother machine to just close the edges. And once that's done, I take it and I fold it in half with the seam on the inside so that it won't be exposed. And I'm careful to make sure the seams line up. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick it inside my pants. My pants are inside out right now. And I'm lining up the seam of the cuff with the seam of the pants. And I'm going to pin it. And what I'm doing is I'm stretching the Ribknit fabric
to be the same length or width of the bottom of the pants. So as I stretch it, I measure it up in halves and I pin it, and then I do that again to make quarters and I pin that as well. So that's going to help guide me as I go to know how far to stretch the Ribknit fabric as I'm sewing it to the pants. And now I'm feeling good, and let's put it on. So I'm using an overcasting stitch again, and I put my rolling foot on. You really don't need a rolling foot to do this. And I'm just trying to go right along the edge. If I am not quite on the edge, I'm gonna go ahead and trim that off after. And ba-bam, we have our before and our after. And I'm showing how you can pull up and down the pants to adjust the length however you want it. And I'm really pleased with the results. Go ahead and try it out and let me know if you do. If you like this refashion, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up or a comment, and feel free to subscribe to my channel.